Right now, a busy 4th of July weekend for the State Patrol as they saw dozens of crashes in our area. We will break down those numbers. And 2 people were killed in shootings in Madison this past weekend. What the police chief is saying about gun violence in the city. Plus, it has been tabled and discussed so many times. Madison police body cameras. We'll tell you what the Common Council will be discussing tonight.
This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. The severe thunderstorm watch is underway for areas north of Dane County with strong to severe thunderstorms possible through the evening. Let's check your certified most accurate forecast now. Here's meteorologist Dana Fulton with more on the possible threats. Dana?
Again, that watch does extend for areas north of Dane County. As this line sinks a little further south, the threat just not quite as heavy for us south of Madison, but we are going to continue to watch it through the evening. These storms currently mainly north of the Dells, where we have seen already a few severe thunderstorm warnings issued near Wisconsin Rapids and just outside of La Crosse. Right now, we do have the severe thunderstorm warning south of Wausau for Marathon, Portage, and Wood counties until 5:30. Again, this is all still well to the north. The shower and thunderstorm chances continuing to drive southeast. So over the next hour or two, we'll start to see those showers sink a little further south, close to the Dells, but still north of our area. So this is going to be something that develops through the evening. There's a very clear temperature difference and humidity difference between where we have the threat for severe weather and where that threat's a little diminished for us. Right now, temperatures close to 90 for Madison, 93 in Janesville, but notice where we've already seen showers. Black River Falls currently in the upper 60s. And this is all right along a cold front, so we're going to watch our temperatures drop overnight and as we head into your Wednesday. Dew points also telling the story. 70 in Camp Douglas, 72 for us further north, and looking at the mid to low 60s for most of southern Wisconsin, so not quite as humid. This is where we're currently seeing the best threat for strong to severe thunderstorms, areas north of Dane County where our dew points are a little higher. It's a little more humid outside and not quite as humid, still soupy, but not quite as humid for us in southern Wisconsin. Overnight, we still have scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms, even as the severe threat backs off over the rest of the evening. It is going to be mild outside, temperatures only dropping to the mid to upper 60s for overnight lows. As we look ahead to tomorrow, high temperatures won't climb much higher than this, though. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes, Eric.
All right, Dana, thanks. And stay up to date on the weather. Our First Warn Forecast weather app, hourly forecast, road conditions, latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC weather. All right, right now, parts of the interstate are still shut down after another multi-vehicle crash, again near Janesville. The left northbound lane at MILWAUKEE Street still closed, along with all southbound lanes. Officials expect these roads to be closed for several hours, and it happened at Mount Zion Avenue and MILWAUKEE Street just before 2 this afternoon. Here is some images from the scene. There also some video of the smoke that could be seen in neighborhoods near the crash as vehicles were burning. Authorities have not said, though, if anyone was hurt in this incident. That crash, nothing new. We have seen several crashes throughout the holiday weekend and now into the week. Amanda Quintana is here to put it all into context for us. Amanda?
Yeah, well, Eric, State Patrol just gave us some data on the amount of crashes they saw this weekend, saying just in the southwest region of the state, Columbia, Dane, Dodge, Greene, Iowa, Lafayette, Rock, and Sauk counties, they responded to at least 30 crashes over the 4th of July weekend. 20 of those involved property damage, and people were injured in 10 of those crashes. I-3990 has seen a lot of messy crashes in that time. The highway has been especially dangerous over the last few days. One person was injured in that multi-vehicle crash, and yesterday in Janesville, closing the interstate for more than 9 hours. Side streets and detours were also at a standstill. A similar scene to what we're seeing today, just a few miles north. This time, the crash causing a fire. And then on Saturday, a person pulled over on the side of the highway was hit and killed near Madison, and another crash on Saturday shut down the right lanes for 3 hours. While many might want to blame construction on most major highways like I-3990 was paused over the holiday weekend and started back up today. But we still have some questions for DOT. We know more people are on the road now that the pandemic is winding down, resulting in more crashes this year in general. But what else is contributing to all of these crashes? We're asking those questions, and we'll bring you answers when we hear back.
All right, Amanda, thank you. A deadly 4th of July weekend here in Madison across the nation. More than 200 people were killed in shootings nationwide over the holiday, a number that could climb higher. 2 of them right here in Madison. Naomi Coles joins us from the police department with the latest and how city leaders are addressing that concern. Naomi?
We're learning today that a person of interest was arrested in Indiana after that shooting on the east side. Police are investigating that shooting as a domestic violence incident. Now, we don't know as much about this other shooting on Verona Road at the BP gas station Monday morning, except that the victim was in a car when he was attacked. I talked to community leaders from Focused Interruption. They help in the aftermath of both incidents. For them, fixing the violence problem needs holistic solutions.
We can't lock people up, lock our way up out of this. That's not gonna, that's not gonna change the narrative. We have to start investing in people again. We invest in a lot of things, but we lack the ability to invest in people.
Violent crime cannot be tolerated in Madison. And those persons who wish to use firearms, be it legal or illegal, to harm others will be brought to justice, period.
Now, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes also addressed those shootings in a press conference today. He said shots fired incidents are up by 45% this year from last year. More tonight at 6 o'clock. I'll be talking to city leaders and community leaders about both short and long-term solutions.
All right, Naomi, thank you. A warrant has been issued for the man believed to be responsible for an Oneida County homicide. Law enforcement issuing a statewide alert for 30-year-old Christopher Terrell Anderson after a woman was found dead outside of Rhinelander. He's wanted for first-degree intentional homicide. Police found the vehicle Anderson was driving, but they have yet to locate him. They believe he's armed and dangerous, so if you do see him, you're asked to call 911. Kyle Rittenhouse's attorney wants to be able to tell a jury that one of the men his client killed during the protest last year was a sex offender. He's hoping that that will show the man was trying to steal Rittenhouse's gun because he couldn't own one himself. Rittenhouse charged with killing Joseph Rosenbaum and also Anthony Huber during the protests in August in Kenosha. Rittenhouse argued he acted in self-defense. Now, his attorney wants permission to introduce the evidence that Rosenbaum had been convicted of having sex with a minor in Arizona back in 2002 and therefore could not legally possess a firearm. Investigators from the Madison Fire Department are blaming fireworks that weren't thrown away properly for a house fire over the weekend that damaged 2 homes. That's the second fire blamed on improperly disposed fireworks. This one happened on Jubilee Circle. Now, that's on Madison's east side. Happened about 10 Sunday night. People were living in that home were able to put most of the fire out with a garden hose before firefighters arrived. They put out the rest of the flames when they got there. The family was able to stay in the home, although that fire, they say, did about $50,000 worth of damage. Also, some promising news for Bucs fans. The team says Giannis's left knee injury has been upgraded now from doubtful to questionable for tonight's game. His status likely to be a game-time decision. And while we wait for that, the Deer District gearing up for Game 1 of the finals. This is a live look right now outside Fiserv Forum where fans can pay $10 to watch Game 1. It's being played out in Phoenix. Tip-off scheduled for 8 p.m. Central. So who do you think will win the NBA Finals? Cast your vote for the Bucks or the Suns. And we have a poll up on our website, channel3000.com. You can also vote through the app. You can download that for free in your phone's app store. All right, President Biden outlining a new campaign to get more Americans vaccinated after falling short of his July 4th goal. The president says the plan will focus on targeted community-by-community outreach, and it comes as the Delta variant is spreading nationwide.
We're sending out more mobile clinic units out there to help people at special events, summer festivals, sporting events, as well as places of worship wherever we can find people gathered.
And the White House will also step up efforts to get vaccines to more primary care physicians and pediatricians to help encourage younger Americans to get the shot. This comes as SSM Health in Madison announces it will now be offering a dose of COVID-19 vaccines to patients during their stays.
Now that we have the doses available to us, and now that we have vaccinated 50% of the state's population, this is the metric as of this morning in Wisconsin, and we began to see the vaccination rates kind of slowing down. Now we need to make the vaccine available in additional settings, in more ways, so we can vaccinate individuals in settings where previously the vaccine wouldn't have been available.
Last week, SSM Health announced its plans to require all employees to get vaccinated against COVID by late September. Nearly 40,000 people work for the healthcare provider across its 4-state service area. To date, 77% of SSM Health employees in Wisconsin have been vaccinated. And UW Health also offering COVID vaccines in several of its primary care clinics throughout Dane County. It plans on expanding services at sites inside and outside the county in the coming weeks. And the vaccination rates in Wisconsin are slowing down. Just over 50% of residents have have one shot. 47.6% of residents have completed the vaccine series. And today's numbers are the same as yesterday's here in Dane County. 69% have at least one shot. Nearly 66% have completed the COVID vaccine series. It has been a contentious and at times controversial debate. Should Madison police officers wear body cameras? It's an issue that's been tabled, revisited time and time again. And tonight it's once again on the Common Council's agenda. Jamie Perez tells us what we can expect at tonight's meeting.
Well, Common Council is not voting on implementing the body cameras tonight. They're only accepting a report that the Police Body-Worn Camera Feasibility Review Committee put together. Then they will take that information and vote on this perhaps in the future. Now, here's a look at that report. It basically outlines all the research they did on the pros and cons of having our officers wear body cams. Now, that committee recommends that MPD should only adopt the pilot program if they meet all the requirements outlined in this report. The Public Safety Review Committee said there are still too many disputed issues in that report. One member I spoke to said Madison has some other issues to work out before implementing a body cam pilot program.
I think that we have a new chief, and once again the police oversight board and hiring an independent monitor are the first steps. And then if within those collaborations, when those stakeholders get together and they feel that this is something worth pursuing, then I think as Common Council members we owe it to take another look at it. But that's not going to happen tonight.
The report outlines the communities who are in favor and not in favor and gives their reasons why. I'll dive more into the specifics of this report coming up tonight at 6. You can also take a look at that full report for yourself. It's on our website, channel3000.com.
Jamie, thank you. Also tonight, the Common Council will vote on whether to let people stay at Rindall Park or end the homeless camp on Madison's east side. The proposal, backed by Alder Gary Halverson, would move those living at the park to another location on the city's southeast side. Critics of the proposal say the plan offers no time for the dozens of living in the park to find a new place to live. Now, if the proposal gets 14 votes, it could be put into effect immediately, and we'll have that decision in our later newscast. And as always, at channel3000.com. Some good news for students looking to go to UW schools this fall. UW system leaders are set to approve a budget that includes no tuition increases for resident undergrads. Provisions in the state budget lift a freeze on resident undergrad tuition that has been in place since 2013. Now, that would leave the Board of Regents free to raise tuition. Governor Evers must act on the budget by Friday. The Regents, meanwhile, are set to vote on the budget for the system's 21-22 academic year on Thursday. That spending plan does keep resident undergrad tuition flat. Costs for a typical resident undergraduate living on campus would grow only 1% under that spending plan. A large gift will be used toward improving accessibility across the Madison Park system. The Madison Parks Foundation received $100,000 from the Pleasant Rowland Foundation to start an endowment which will fund the parks. Right now, the foundation is fundraising to add 5 fully accessible playgrounds across the community.
There's a great need across our entire system for, and this is an obvious example of a big improvement, but little things as well. Because 1 in 5 people, according to the Census Bureau, are affected with either a physical or cognitive disability. And I think it's important that we increase inclusivity and equity throughout our park system so that everyone can enjoy them.
You can visit MadisonParksFoundation.org for more information on how you can donate. Madison Parks Foundation hoping to raise over $10 million for these projects. Coming up, the death toll continues to climb 2 weeks after the condo collapse in Florida. What searchers are saying now about any possible signs of life there. That's ahead at 5. Governor Evers defending his signing of a bill aimed at addressing the opioid epidemic. What the bill covers, that's coming up next hour. News 3 now at 6. And on Wall Street, a rough day for the Dow, a 209-point dive. The NASDAQ adds a couple dozen. The S&P lost 9, and we'll be right back.
Celebrate the freedom of a great night's sleep during the extended July 4th sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, everything is on sale, like the Summit Firm, now only $284.99, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry, the extended July 4th sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
When it comes to internet and TV, Spectrum has the competition beat.
Really? Can you keep up with all this?
Yes. With faster download speeds and better performance, Spectrum is the #1 choice for gamers. Switch now with the fastest internet starting speeds for the price, 200 megabits. That's enough speed to game, surf, stream, and more on all your devices. Get Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Okay, but what about TV? It's not easy to find something that works for everyone.
Spectrum TV with the free Spectrum TV app lets you watch live sports, local news, and more on your TV and on your devices. And unlike satellite, there's no ugly dish on your roof. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Too bad I'm in a contract.
Stuck in a contract? Spectrum will buy it out up to $500.
Seriously?
And you won't have to sign a new one. Don't wait. Switch today.
Awesome. Nice.
Yes! Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-742-4499.
Keep your lawn looking sharp with lawn edging from Menards' huge selection of yard and garden supplies. Made from quality recycled plastic, Master Gardener edging blocks the spread of grass and weeds with strength and durability. Get a clean edge around your landscaping with Mastermark Terrace Board edging. It creates a clean, elegant look with a wood grain texture and is easy to install. Save with 11% off all lawn edging right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm Scott the Window Guy with AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core. Sorry everyone, I get a notification every time I get a positive review online.
Makeup.
Thanks Dawn, we think our windows are pretty great too. Take two! I'm Scott the Window Guy with AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core, composite frame, triple pane windows are worth a positive review at scottthewindowguy.com.
Cut! Somebody give me his phone.
Jen?
Celebrate the freedom of a great night's sleep during the extended July 4th sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, everything is on sale, like the Summit Firm, now only $284.99, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry, the extended July 4th sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Tonight at 6, what Madison's police chief has to say about a rise in gun violence in the community and how a new act in Wisconsin just signed by the governor will help efforts to fight the opioid epidemic across the state.
I'm News 3 Now's Josh Spreiter. I'm visiting the people, places, and events that make this area one of a kind. Tell me what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608, weekdays on News 3 Now this morning. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The discovery of 8 more victims in the rubble of the collapsed Florida condo building has raised the death toll now to 36. Officials overseeing the search at the site of the collapse seem increasingly somber now about the prospects for finding anyone alive. They said crews have detected no new signs of life in the rubble now for nearly 2 weeks after the disaster struck at the Champlain Towers South building there in Surfside.
Well, we're definitely searching. I mean, you know, unfortunately, we're not seeing anything positive that continues in that sense. You know, the key things we're looking for all throughout in regards to voice space, livable spaces, you know, we're not coming across that. So we're, you know, actively searching as aggressive as we can, you know, to see if we can assist with the families and locate individuals.
Now, to make search efforts worse, Tropical Storm Elsa has begun lashing the state on a path that will mostly spare South Florida, but bands of rain are expected in Surfside as Elsa gains strength. The search crews can work through rain, but lightning from unrelated thunderstorms has already forced them to pause at times, and a garage area in the rubble filled up with water. A hurricane watch in effect for parts of the Gulf Coast. Tropical Storm Elsa moving closer now to landfall. Maximum winds about 60 miles an hour. They could strengthen, though, before coming ashore early tomorrow morning. In addition to the wind and rain, there's also concern about flooding and storm surge. Governor Ron DeSantis told Floridians along the coast to get prepared.
Be prepared to be without power for a few days and having enough food and water for each person and their family, including for your pets.
In Sarasota County, people are closely watching the tide when it comes in. It could bring with it storm surge of up to 3 to 5 feet. Let's get a look at our certified most accurate weather, keeping an eye on things to the north. Half of our viewing area. Meteorologist Dana Fulton joins us. Dana?
Yes, right now we do have showers and thunderstorms really just sinking south into our area. We'll take a look at Tropical Storm Elsa in just a little bit. Right now, again, a severe thunderstorm watch for areas north of Dane County, where we've already seen a few severe thunderstorm warnings get triggered. We're looking at very heavy rainfall and some stronger wind gusts still north of the Dells. Right now, things overall pretty just warm and humid for us in southern Wisconsin. Some sun coming through, but that humidity really fueling up the chance to see some stronger thunderstorms, again, mainly north of Dane County as we look ahead to the next several hours. Overnight, we'll still have scattered showers and thunderstorms, but once we back off on the afternoon heat, the severe threat really dies down for us. For Wednesday, we still have the chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms passing through during the day. It is going to be much cooler outside on Wednesday. These storms are along a cold front, so you're certainly going to notice a temperature drop for Wednesday afternoon, and milder temperatures really building in for us by the weekend. We won't be quite as cool, but it won't be as humid either for us for Saturday and Sunday. We'll continue to see scattered showers and thunderstorms as this line sinks southeast. So we will have that line passing through overnight, likely going to see some spotty showers throughout southern Wisconsin for us overnight. For Wednesday, we still have scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Some of these thunderstorms could bring some heavier rainfall at times for us on Wednesday, but notice these temperatures barely getting close to 70 early in the day and really holding steady in the upper 60s, mid to upper 60s through the afternoon, so much cooler outside. Mostly cloudy through the day on Wednesday. We get into Thursday, though, and likely going to see a little more sunshine coming through later in the day. We'll have cloud coverage through much of the morning. Rainfall totals landing close to an inch for most of the areas north of Dane County. We could see some isolated folks pick up close to 1.5 inches or 2 inches of accumulation if those thunderstorms start to trail each other or slow down. I don't think it's going to be a widespread heavy rain event, but we could see some isolated accumulation totals really picking up for us. Speaking of rain, as we look further south again, Tropical Storm Elsa traveling up the west coast of Florida right now. Still a tropical storm with the outer bands moving inland, but likely with that really warm Gulf water strengthening overnight and making landfall tomorrow as a Category 1 hurricane. So those hurricanes are tropical storms ranked by their wind speeds, and as the winds pick up overnight and for early Wednesday, it'll likely strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane. That's well to the southeast, likely not going to be causing much of an impact for us in the Midwest. Our rain system passing through, bringing us some cooler temperatures for the middle of the week. Tomorrow, highs will be close to 70 degrees, likely in the upper 60s for most of the area. Much cooler outside with scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. For Thursday, variably cloudy skies, which means just a little more cloud coverage than sunshine. High temperatures in the upper 60s still, mid to upper 70s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with a few more rounds of rain expected to build in. A chance for rain on Friday, scattered showers on Saturday, and a few more rain chances developing as we look ahead to the start of next week. Temperatures for the middle of next week, mid to low 80s, so we're back trending pretty close to average, if not just a little bit above average. Our little cool drop for tomorrow and for Thursday, just a brief drop in those cool temperatures. As far as traffic is concerned right now, it's been a very active day along the interstate. We're seeing some slowdowns in Dane County, but the focus certainly has been in Rock County. Well, right now, southbound is still closed for a long stretch, about a 4-mile stretch, actually, all the way from exit 163 to exit 171. So again, quite a stretch of the highway closed right now, and the detour routes around it slowing down quite a bit. Northbound along the highway or along the interstate, still open, still going smoothly. So from Janesville to the Beltline, we're at 26 minutes, which is where we should be. You usually are for this time of the day. Sauk City to Middleton, about 16 minutes, and Sun Prairie to downtown, a 9-minute drive this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. The Department of Justice releasing new video 6 months since the mob stormed the Capitol on January 6th. What it revealed, that's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. And using Power power swabs, it's made a difference.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like you got to leave it on for 30 minutes, and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with power swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on, and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip in your mouth for 30 minutes.
I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people that's like obsessed with white teeth. The power swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm gonna gag or I'm gonna go play football.
When I used these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With power swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Show off your white smile this 4th of July and call for your 5-minute solution. Order power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free. Plus, you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The U.S. Capitol Police Department says it has made progress in the last 6 months since the January 6th riot. The department says USCP is working with congressional employee assistance programs to help address the psychological trauma some officers have suffered. The department also increasing its staffing and has purchased more helmets, shields, and non-lethal munitions. Officers are now training with the National Guard, and the department has a new critical incident response plan to coordinate with local, state, and federal law enforcement officials. This while new surveillance video of the Capitol insurrection has been released, shows a group of roughly a dozen rioters harassing and backing up guards until they could break into the Senate chamber. Those individuals are seen holding flags and other symbols showing support for then President Trump. The group is seen shoving and chasing 2 plainclothes U.S. Capitol officers. That new video part of the case against accused rioter Bruno Kua. He is one of more than 500 defendants facing federal charges tied to the insurrection. We'll soon be able to directly fly from Madison to Miami. Starting in November, American Airlines will offer nonstop service through April, running weekly on Saturdays. Dane County Regional now offers 4 nonstops to Florida. That includes Orlando, Tampa, and Fort Myers, and now Miami. NL Central first place Brewers add a first baseman to their roster. The Crew picked up first baseman Rowdy Tellez from the Toronto Blue Jays in exchange for 2 right-handed pitchers, Trevor Richards and Bowden Francis. The 26-year-old Tellez has played his whole career now with the Blue Jays. He is struggling a bit this year, hitting just above 200 with 4 homers, 8 RBI in 50 games this season. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast after a short break.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Get 25% off our low Slumberland price. Incredible deals. Huge markdowns. Plus 25% off our low Slumberland price. What a sale. The 4th of July sale at Slumberland Furniture.
He's here! He's here!
can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation. Plus, no interest until 2023.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Join News 3 Now and TVW July 10th and 11th at the 42nd Annual Art Fair Off the Square, located in downtown Madison, between the Capitol and the Monona Terrace Convention Center. There will be beautiful ceramics, art glass, paintings, drawings, sculpture, jewelry, and more, all showcasing the talents and creativity of the Wisconsin Alliance of Artists and Craftspeople. Shop local July 10th and 11th and support Wisconsin exhibitors.
Congratulations, Milwaukee! On to the finals. The celebration continues at Dick's Sporting Goods. We're your headquarters for officially licensed Milwaukee Bucks gear for the whole family. Come early or shop online at Dicks.com. Every season starts at Dick's. When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters. Accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
Dana's back. Final check of the forecast and what's happening up north in our viewing area.
Yes, right now we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect north of Dane County until 10 o'clock. We're going to keep a close eye on the radar over the next few hours. Overnight, we'll have scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Tomorrow, much cooler outside. Highs will be in the upper 60s, close to 70, with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Variably cloudy skies on Thursday and some more rain chances building in for Friday and heading into the weekend. Temperatures will steadily warm back up through the weekend, mid to upper 70s. And by next week, we'll be back in the 80s, in the mid to low 80s, with a few more rain chances expected to develop almost every afternoon, with an increase in those temperatures and an increase in our humidity. It'll really feel like July outside.
All right, we'll have more updates next hour. News 3 Now at 6:30 minutes away. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.